Hey, it's Hank. Today we're going to show you how to replace a ceiling fan. Now this is a working fan. It's just a little outdated. So on this one there's only one wall switch that controls the light and the fan. You may have two light switches on the wall and two wires running up, one for the fan, one for the light. So be sure you know what you have. In this case we just turn off the one switch on the wall and power for everything is off. So now we're safe to start disassembling. Here's the fan I'm replacing it with. It's very similar in size, 52-inch fan.
First step is to disassemble the old fan. Now this light fixture comes off in one piece. Just loosen a couple of screws, pull it down, take a couple of wire nuts off. Now I'm going to take off each blade. There are a couple of screws on each blade that removes them from the motor. You lower the, there's a little skirt, I'll call it, that covers up the wires and the mounting for the motor. Drop that down, disconnect the wires. They just have wire nuts on them. Take the wire nuts off, and then that motor just kind of lifts out of that cradle.
For all the parts, you got the fan blade, you got the stem, mounting bracket, lamp fixture, lights, globes, fan blade brackets, and the motor.
Okay, we're going to replace the old hanger with the new hanger, the one that came with the fan. So we know that there was a fan here before, so the box we're going to screw this to is well supported to support the weight of a fan. If you are replacing just like a ceiling light with a fan, you need to make sure that your electrical box will support the weight of the fan. Also make sure that your wires are hanging down where you can get to them, because we'll be connecting the fan motor and light fixture shortly after this. Next step will be prep that motor to hang right there. Now we have to get that motor ready to hang in that bracket. The down rod there is what actually hangs, and that has to be attached to the motor. Now we have to put a couple of things on that down rod. There's an upper and lower canopy. They kind of hide your electrical connections. So you slide those on the down rod. Then you can fish the wire up through the center of the down rod. Then you can put the down rod onto the motor. Now remember, we've loosened the two set screws and they're out of the way. We'll put the pin back through the hole, through the down rod. That's your main support mechanism there. Don't pinch any wires, because the wires are right there in the center, naturally falling right in the way. You have to fish that pin past your wires, get it in there, then you can put the keeper into the hole on the other end of your pin. Then the last thing to do, which I think is cut out of this section of video, the last thing is to retighten those two set screws. After that, you're ready to hang this thing on the ceiling. And then I'm going to cut these wires off so that there's only about 8 inches hanging out after I get through the top of the down rod. I've already done that here in this picture here. Now when I get to the ceiling, you can see I've got my wires coming down out of the ceiling, all coming out the back side of that hanger. I'm going to poke these wires that are attached to the motor out the same direction. Now I just slip this ball into the saddle and it will hang there. And it should swing. So that's normal. Next thing to do is get up there and wire the thing up. Okay, let me explain the wiring real quick. If you have two wall switches, you'll have two black and two white wires coming down out of your ceiling. In that case, you tie one black wire to your fan motor and the other black wire to your blue wire, which is the light wire. Otherwise, if there's only one switch, you tie your black and blue fan, motor, and light wires together and tie them to the black switch wire. You tie your white to your white. You tie your green to your copper ground. Now we're just going to attach those canopies with the screws provided. We have, in this case, an upper and lower canopy. We'll get those secure, then everything will look pretty. Now on this fan we have to build the light fixture. It's pretty simple. It's just 3 lights. We have a collar nut on the light socket. We take it off, slip the globe on, finger tighten that collar back on there, and that's all there is to that. We do that 3 times and the light is basically assembled. Now we'll assemble the fan blades to the brackets. All we have to do is open it up, pick which color you want to show. So most ceiling fans have 2 options. So the side that you want to show, you put facing down. Now this one's pretty nifty. You don't have to put the 3 screws into each blade. It's got a little quick lock thumb screw. So I'm a little off camera here, but you put the fan blade onto the bracket like so, then just turn that thumb screw and it's done. Now that is one of the more simple assemblies of a fan blade that I've seen, so I really like that. Next step is to put those fan blade assemblies up on the motor. On this one, the screws for the motor were already in the motor right there, so, and that's the case a lot of times. So you take the screws out, just go ahead and take all of them out, and then you put the brackets back up using those same screws. So don't lose any of those screws when you take them out. Then we'll transition right into putting those fan blades up there on the motor. Now one tip I will give is I will put the blades in kind of opposite, like I'll put this one on, then I'll go directly across and put in the second blade. Instead of doing them 1, 2, 3, 4 right in order, I go across. That way the weight of the blade doesn't cock my motor assembly too far one direction. It just makes it a little bit more simple. And also with this quick connect feature on those blades, I did find that it was easier just to put the bracket up there by itself, which I've never run into this before. So I put the blade bracket up, then I can just drop that blade down into that quick connect and put it on. So this one was really one of the more simple blade assemblies I've ever come across. I really like that. Okay, the light fixture has a white and a black wire. It's got through holes, so I have to remove those screws. It's got a notch for that. Now lastly, we just hang that light fixture. I just kind of walked through some of the details on that, but there's basically 2 wires hanging down below that motor, and they're on plugs, a white and a black wire, and you just plug them into the 2 wires hanging on the light fixture. Remove any screws that are already in place that are in the way to push that assembly up there. Push it up into place, put the screws back in. Pretty easy. Just pay attention to what you're doing. There is only one orientation that light fixture goes in, so there's a little cutout notch where the forward reverse switch fits through, things like that. But just pay attention to what you're doing, no problem. And there you go. Fan is assembled. That's how that works.